Chapman University is California's third largest private university. We're located in the heart of Orange County, California, and we have just under 10,000 students. My name is Philip Lyle. I'm the Assistant Vice President of Enterprise and Research Infrastructure for Chapman University. We certainly were a Zoom customer prior to the pandemic, and I think it's pretty universally accepted that at least a year ago, Zoom had more features that were geared towards the education market. It had a lot of capabilities to allow things such as breakout rooms. It had a higher simultaneous video count, and these things are important for education when you're trying to deliver a class. These types of capabilities in the meeting are really are important to us. So we chose to use Zoom on the academic side of the house primarily. All of our classrooms are equipped with poly technology that facilitate a hybrid learning experience based on the Zoom technologies. The pandemic has accelerated those adoption plans for video conferencing technology. In particular, we've outfitted most of our classrooms with high-end video technology based on poly products to facilitate hybrid education, and we're in a current project right now to retrofit all of our conference rooms as well, because we do view now that remote work, telecommuting is not going away, that there's always going to be students who might need to participate remotely, or faculty or staff. And really, I think what we've told the campus in our recent conversations is that ultimately, we should expect that any kind of meeting going forward is probably going to involve some remote participation, unless it's very explicit that really a meeting in a conference room may have someone who needs to participate remotely, and that we should go into these meetings with that mindset.
I was talking to a faculty member in performing arts not too long ago, and he pointed out, and I thought this was so interesting, he teaches theater, and so I think he thought a lot about sort of the Zoom meeting as a performative space, and he was saying, in the Zoom meeting, all of the students got the perspective that the instructor usually only gets, right? Because the instructor at the front of the room sees all the faces looking at them. But in the Zoom session or Zoom meeting, everyone saw they were looking at each other. And so they had a really different kind of community building experience through that technology. And I think for many of them, they enjoyed it because they weren't just looking at the backs of heads, right? Or just at the instructor. They also saw each other. And as the time of remote learning sort of persisted, I saw everyone doing a lot more kind of head nodding or kind of engaging or thumbs up, or like ways that they were using their hands to give each other encouragement because they recognized they could see each other through that interface.
I appreciate that Poly's product line has been really multi-vendor and multi-platform for us, and I do actually continue to see meetings and collaboration to grow at Chapman University. So I really love the fact that the Poly product line is continuing to give us the flexibility as we move forward.